Recruitment. It's the acquiring and placing the human resource in the organization. Hello everyone, today's topic is recruitment and selection. In this video, we are going to discuss about the recruitment, its process, selection and its process. So let's start with the recruitment. We will try to understand what is recruitment and what is the difference between recruitment and selection. So first of all, what is recruitment? Recruitment is the process of searching for prospective employees and then stimulating them to apply for the jobs in the organization. So you have to remember two important words, that is searching and stimulating. SS, searching for the prospective employees and stimulating them to apply for the job. So we can say recruitment is the first contact between the company and the prospective employee. There are different characteristics of recruitment. First of all, it helps in doing the manpower planning, means it helps in determining the present and the future human resource requirement of the organization. It also helps in providing the best pool of the potential personnels to the organization. It is a positive process. Why? Because it is stimulating the people to apply for the job. Okay, there is no sorting, there is no screening, so it is a positive process. It is a linking activity between different departments. It is a pervasive function which exists in all department at all level in all organization. It is a complex job because it is related to human being and human is a complex in nature. It is a two-way affair. Company wants the best employee and employee want the best companies. So recruitment is a two-way affair. In this way, we can say recruitment helps to meet the organization's legal and social obligation regarding the composition of its workforce. Now, what is the process of recruitment? It starts with the assessment of the personal requirements, means you have to define the job and you have to specify the job, means you have to define the job descriptions like duties and responsibilities of that particular post. And what are the job specification, mean what education qualification, skills, experience, training you want in that particular person for that particular post. So you have to specify two important things, that is one, job description. It includes duties and responsibility of that particular post, and job specification means what education, skills, training, experience you are expecting from that particular employee for that particular post. Now, the next point is to identify the source of potential employees. There are two sources. One is the internal source, when you are filling the vacancies from the existing employees or from the referrals of the existing employees. And second is the external source. There are different external sources when you are filling the vacancies from the outside of the organization by giving advertisement with the help of some consultancies or agencies or campus recruitment. All these are external sources of recruitment. After that, you have to search for the prospective employee by informing the people and attracting more and more candidates to apply for the job. After searching for the prospective employees, you have to evaluate the effectiveness of the recruitment process, means are you getting that sufficient number of applications. After this process, you have to study the different sources of recruitment. There are two important sources of recruitment. One is the internal source, another is the external source. Internal source means filling the vacancies within the organization from the existing personnels or from the referrals of the existing personnels. It includes promotions, transfer. When you are hiring the past employees who are retired or who has taken the VRS, you are hiring dependents of the present employees, or you are hiring those person who are doing the training at your organization. This is called apprenticeship. Okay, so these are the internal sources of recruitment. Next is the external source. External source means you are recruiting the person from the outside of the organization. When you are giving advertisement in the newspaper, in the social media, or on the website, you are informing the employment exchange offices. You are taking the help of educational institution by arranging the campus interviews, by employment agencies, by foreign sources, by computer database, or by reading means when you are hiring the employees who are currently working in some other organization and you want that particular employee to get recruited in your company, then this process is called rating. You can attract those employees on the basis of higher salaries, duties, responsibilities. So in this way there are two important sources of recruitment. Now we will study the next process, that is called selection. The application pool that you have created through the recruitment process is the base for the selection process, because you will select the person from that particular pool only. So according to Dale Yoder, selection is the process by which candidates for the employment are divided into two classes: those who will be offered employment and those who will not be offered. According to Keith Davis, it is the process by which an organization choose from the list of screened applicants the person who best meet the selection criteria for the available position. So in this way, selection is the process of screening the application and then selecting the person on the basis of standardized criteria for that particular position. So here what you are doing the screening, you are doing the sorting, you are eliminating the persons who are not fulfilling the initial criteria. So you are eliminating, so it is a negative process. So always remember that recruitment is a positive process and selection is a negative process, because here you are eliminating the unsuitable candidate. The main purpose or the importance of selection is to acquire the best or the suitable person who would match the requirement of the job as well as of the organization. So this is the complete introduction about the selection. Now we will discuss the selection process. The application pool that is formed with the help of recruitment process is the base of the selection process. So you have to scrutinize on the basis of the initial selection criteria. After doing the screening, you will eliminate the unsuitable candidate, and the remaining candidates who are suitable has to fill one application form that is called application blank. In that form, it is a structured form which is designed to collect the relevant information about the candidates. There are different types of information in this form, like biographical data, which include name, father's name, date of birth, educational attainments, work experience, participation in the sports, NSS, NCC, what salary you are expecting, what is the name, address of the previous employers. So all these things are filled in the application blank, and after that a small screening interview held to again scrutinize the employees from that particular list. After that, the selected employees has to gone through the employment test. There are different type of employment tests like ability test, emotion test, intelligence test, thematic test, personality test. So all these type of selection tests are done to basically measure the decision making skills of the candidate, to check the emotion level of the candidate. So many psychological tests were also conducted to determine the ability of the candidate in different terms. After that, final interview will held. In that interview can be of the structured type or of the unstructured type. Structured means you have previously defined the questions, and you will ask the questions one by one from the candidate. And in an unstructured question, you have not defined any question, and you are asking the question as per the answers of the candidate. After the interview, you have to check the reference that is given by the candidate, to check the background of the candidate, to check the is there any criminal activity, or is there any negative background of the candidate. You have to check the referrals of the persons given by that particular person. After that, you have to take the approval from the concerned department, whether it is from the marketing department, from the production department, or from the sales department. After that, when after you will get the approval from the concerned department, the candidate has to go through the physical examination, in which certain medical tests were conducted to check the physical fitness of the candidate. After physical examination, final selection of the candidate is confirmed. So this is the complete process of the selection. Okay, I hope now it is clear to everyone that what is recruitment, what is the recruitment process, what is selection, what is the procedure of selection, and how recruitment is different from the selection. Recruitment is a positive process, whereas selection is a negative process, because here you are eliminating the unsuitable candidates. So I hope now it is clear. So thank you so much, and if you have any query, you can write it down in the comment box. If you like the video, then share it among your peer groups, and if you are new to this channel, then subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.